Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Patricia and I am the creator behind Pops to Milk Crochet, where I share patterns, tutorials, and inspiration. And just like I did last month, this month I'm going to be showing you what I worked on in the month of August. Some projects are continuing, like my temperature blanket, and other projects are one-offs. Some I didn't plan on making, and they were just spur of the moment projects. And some of them are ones that I have been planning on working and haven't done much with them. All right, let me show you what I have been working on. All right, so if you remember from last month when I was sharing some of the projects that I was working on, I had shared this crochet strawberry. And this is part of a bigger project that I am collaborating with Hobby on. So this was the first part of this project. And last month I made two more pieces. I made a kiwi and a pineapple. You can see these are very, very specific shapes that I'm designing so that I can stack them. So if you can't tell, this is going to be potentially a stacking game. So stay tuned for more updates on this particular project. Last month I also put out a poll asking which of the three swatches I should use for this cardigan idea that I have in mind. And the winner was swatch number 2. So this is the stitch that I'm going to go with to make the cardigan that I'm imagining. And I haven't started on yet. I keep getting distracted by other projects and other ideas that pop into my mind, but the first step really is let's just get the stitch that I'm going to use. So thank you everyone who participated in the poll to help me decide on the stitch to use, because I couldn't decide, and I'm so glad that I got a lot of feedback on that. So thank you. Swatch number 2 has been selected. In a previous video of this, I had shown a knitting project that I'm working on from Vogue Knitting Magazine. No, from a book, Sunday Morning, I think it's what it's called, and it's got all these cozy, lightweight knit projects. And I was working on a tank top, but I unraveled it. I didn't like how it was looking after a while, and it wasn't the right yarn. It was supposed to be crochet thread, or it was supposed to be thread that I should have been using for the tank top. So I undid everything and I started all over again. Now I am using thread to make the tank top, and I am liking how this looks more. The only thing is, I kind of wish I had other colors besides black, but this is the one that I had the most of, since I used all my other crochet thread on this beach cover up I'm wearing right now. So I'm glad that I restarted this tank top, kind of second guessing the use of black thread, only because as anyone who's ever worked with black yarn, you know how much of a challenge it can be to work with black. I try to keep a white or a light background sort of in my line of sight when I'm working so that I can see a little bit easier. And of course, have all the lights on when I'm working on this tank top. It is a bit slow going, but it's super relaxing, and I do like how it looks even more now that I'm using the proper thread for this project. And I think it's going to look great. It's just another project that I can pick up when I am in between projects or when I need a break from crochet. This next project is a top. This is something that was just it's just kind of circling around in my mind like a hungry shark, and I had to act on it. I had this leftover yarn that I don't even know when or why I got this yarn, but this is yarn that I used for my Stripes on Parade skirt that I released not too long ago. So this was in that skirt, and then I had literally this much left over. So I decided to make a very simple mesh top, mesh crop top. And this is using the plain trellis stitch, and I have a tutorial on how to do this as well as a blog post if you want to check that out. But this was a very quick and easy top that I put together, and I will be sharing a tutorial on this. I thought it was pretty fun to do and just something that's really relaxing. Again, this is kind of like a take a break from other projects project. Or maybe it's a procrastination project. Just use up leftover yarn so that you don't have any leftover yarn lying around. So I will be sharing this. This is very easy and very beginner friendly as well. Okay, this is a work in progress. This is slipper number 1. You might recognize this if you've been following along my crochet journey and all my designs over the years. I am working on a tutorial for this, so stay tuned for that. If you know, you know. And if you've had struggles with the heel part of this particular project, that is the tutorial I'm putting together is going to show you step by step how to do all the things to make these slippers. So stay tuned for that project. This next project is one of those that was a spur of the moment, not planned. Just I got distracted. I see something and I think I need to make it, so I do. So this is a shawl, and this was inspired by a shawl that, or a poncho, poncho, I'm pretty sure it's a poncho, that Alexandra Dario was wearing recently. And I love the whole look. I loved her whole outfit. So I was really inspired to make it. And of course, I am a huge fan of stripes. I don't know if you've noticed, but I love stripes. So, and especially, I'm a big fan of black and white stripes, or in this case, this is like an off-white. So I love this combination, and so far, I am loving how this looks. This is using the V-stitch, and I don't have a tutorial on the V-stitch yet, but I'm probably going to put one together. I do have a vest that I made a couple of years ago now, I think. That one also used the V-stitch, and I love this stitch. This is like a runner-up to the Granny Square and Granny Stitch. It's super relaxing and very easy to do. I will be putting together a tutorial on how to do the V-stitch, and of course, I am working on putting together a vlog for this poncho shawl project. And now this next project is another one that was hey, I have this idea. I think I should make this and just drop everything and play. And this was to basically satisfy this need to make an amigurumi kind of project. Since I had been working on making the Taylor Swift dress and making this like mesh top and the shawl and the blanket. So I really wanted something that would be more amigurumi like. So I made this cappy basket. It's a capybara basket, and I'm calling it the Cappy Basket. So this is just playing around. I wasn't taking it too seriously, and I happen to have this glass container that I use just to store all these like little bits and pieces that I keep handy. There's like stitch markers and these knitting needle toppers, a thimble, and yeah, needles, like yarn needles and stuff. So I just keep this handy all the time, and I thought it would be kind of fun to make a little basket with legs. And of course, capybaras, I keep seeing them all over right now, so I thought it would be perfect, and I'm very happy with how this turned out. I will be making a pattern and a tutorial for this in case you're interested. So look out for that in the near future. And lastly, this is the work in progress of the year, my temperature blanket. This is now all of August. So January to August, and I can't believe, like, it's just, I love how this is looking. It's just beautiful. The colors and everything, it's so bright, and the color combinations, and just seeing how the year has shaped up so far is it's pretty fun and pretty cool, and I'm enjoying the process. And then the other projects, it's not crochet or knit related. This was a collaboration with Fabric Wholesale Direct. They are a fabric wholesaler, and it's open to the regular public, so you can go onto their website and get fabric from them. They have a whole bunch of different prints, and I will leave a link to their website in the description. But in August, I was busy putting together some decor for my craft space. I just wanted a little touch of autumn-inspired decor since it is coming up to that season. So actually, here's one piece is this pillow that I made, a little pillow cover. And this is the fabric that they sent me so that I could play around with it. And I love the color. It's very fall, and the contrast of the blue and the bright orange and the red. this color combination is great, and it just drew my eye when I was on their website. So I made a pillow cover. I made some curtains for my wire shelf where I store a lot of my craft supplies, and I just kind of want them out of sight sometimes, but still want easy access to them. And I also made a new mouse pad. My old one was this Adventure Time fabric that I used for it, and it was getting a bit gnarly, so I wanted a replacement. And I thought, why not use the same fabric and just kind of tie up the room a little bit? So I still have quite a bit of the fabric left. I need some more ideas for future projects with that fabric. It's a very pretty fabric, so highly recommend checking out their website and see if you can get inspired to make some projects. And that is it. Those are all the projects that I worked on in August. Because sometimes at the last minute, I'm like, oh wait, I also worked on this. But no, I think those are all the projects that I worked on in August. It was actually pretty busy. I didn't think that I had this many projects that I worked on, but there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found some inspiration. If you have any questions about any of the projects, feel free to leave them in the comments and let me know which project you're more curious or interested in or excited about. I always love to hear from you. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much. And thank you for watching and joining me in my crochet explorations and distractions. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.